Welcome to Science Planet, and this is the 2023 NECO Biology Practical Specimen Question and Answer, Part 2. This is the Part 2. So if you have not watched the Part 1, please do it to watch it. It's very important. And please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and remember to turn on the notification bell. Okay, so let's proceed. Specimen E, spirogyra filament. So this is the picture or the diagram of the spirogyra. Now, habitat. It lives in what? Pond and lakes. It lives in ponds and lakes. Kingdom of specimen E, Protista. Phylum of specimen E, Chlorophyta. Phylum of specimen E, Chlorophyta. Type of reproduction in specimen E, asexual reproduction by conjugation. So this is the labeled diagram of specimen E, which is spirogyra. So you can see it here. Labeled diagram of spirogyra. So let's move over to specimen F, which is mucor or rhizopus. So this is diagram of mucor or rhizopus. Habitat of specimen F, mucor or rhizopus. Remember our specimen F is mucor rhizopus. So the habitat is moist or humid environment on decaying food substrates such as bread, jam, jellies, fruits, and vegetables, etc. So our specimen F lives in these mentioned habitats. Okay. Now, phylum of specimen F, Zygomycota. Phylum of specimen F, Zygomycota or sorry. Phylum of specimen F, Zygomycota. Types of reproduction in specimen F. A. Asexual reproduction by sporangiospores. B. Vegetative reproduction by fragmentation. Sexual reproduction by conjugation. Then let's look at the labeled diagram of specimen F. So this is the labeled diagram of specimen F. Let's look at specimen G, groundnut seedling. This is the diagram of specimen G. Botanical name of specimen G, Arachis hypogaea. Kingdom, Plantae. Phylum, Tracheophyta. Type of germination, epigale. Reason, the cotyledon is carried above the soil. Examples of seed that give rise to the type of germination of specimen G. They are mango seed, orange seed, tomato seed, bean seed, castor oil seed, crotalaria seed, cashew nut, date palm seed, groundnut seed, flamboyant seed, etc. Process of epigale germination. Let's look at the process of epigale germination. 1. The testa splits. Then the radicle emerges. The radicle grows downward. Lateral roots appear. Hypocotyl elongates, pulling the cotyledon above the ground. The testa is left in the soil. The hypocotyl is bent over, carrying the cotyledon still close together. To protect the plumule, the hypocotyl strengthens. The hypocotyl splits open. Foliage leaves emerge. Epicotyl grows out, showing the apical bud. Foliage leaves open. So let's look at the type of seed, which is what? Dicot. Reason because the seed has two cotyledon. Type of leaf venation, reticulate. Type of root or root system, taproot. Type of crop is an annual crop. Let's look at specimen H, which is maize seedling. Maize seedling, that's maize seed. Botanical name of specimen H, Z maize. Kingdom is plantain. Phylum, Tracheophyta. Type of germination, hypogea. Reason, the cotyledon is left below the soil. Type of seed or plant, monocot. Reason, because the seed has only one cotyledon. Type of leaf venation, parallel. Type of root or root system, fibrous roots. Type of crop, annual crop. Agricultural classification of specimen G and H. So let's look at the agricultural classification of specimen G and H. Our specimen G is legume and sometimes oil. Specimen H is cereal. Conditions necessary for the germination of seeds. Viable seed, moisture or water, air or oxygen, warmth or suitable temperature, light or sunlight. Let's look at specimen I, microscope. This is the diagram of a microscope. So this is a labeled diagram of microscope. Let's go to specimen J, slide plane. Okay, so specimen J, slide is plane. So this is a labeled diagram of it. Let's go to specimen L, agama lizard. This is a diagram of agama lizard. Habitat, walls, cracks, or mountain slopes. Class of specimen L, reptile or reptilia. Observable similarities in specimen B, which is toad, and L, agama lizard. Both have wide terminal mouth. Both have two pairs of forelimbs or hind limbs. Both have tympanic membrane, eardrum. Both have trunk. They both have eyes. Both have head. Both have nostrils. Let's look at the observable differences between specimen B, which is toad, and specimen L, which is agama lizard. Okay, this is a labeled diagram of specimen L, which is an agama lizard. Okay, let's look at sex of specimen L. Male. Reason for the answer above. Brightly colored with red hair, blue-black trunk. Blue and orange tail. Presence of gular fold. Prominent nuchal crest. Observable features that adopt agama lizard, which is specimen L, to its habitat. Limbs. Number one is limbs. Well developed for swift movement. Then two is claws. Sharp claws for gripping and climbing. Three is tail. Long and agile for balance and communication. Four, head and jaws. Adopted for capturing diverse prey. Eyes. Positioned for a wide field of vision. Skin. Covered in scales for protection and water regulation. Then you have the coloration, vibrant pattern for communication and camouflage. You have the tongue, long and agile tongue for capturing prey with precision. You have the teeth, sharp teeth for biting and gripping prey. You have the jaw muscles, strong jaw muscles for powerful biting force. You have sensitive tools, specialized tools with sensory receptors for enhanced grip and balance on different surface. Skin pores, numerous skin pores for thermoregulation and water loss control. You have the eyelids, movable eyelids for protecting the eyes and regulating light exposure. You have the ear opening, external ear openings for dictating sound waves and communication. Let's look at the feeding strategies of Agama lizard. Number one, sit and wait strategy. They perch and observe their surroundings. Number two, lightning fast strikes. Swiftly extend their body to snatch prey. 3. Strong jaws. Secure a firm grip on the prey. 4. Swallowing whole. Consume prey in one piece. Let's look at specimen N, tilapia. This is a diagram of a tilapia fish. Habitat. Habitat. Freshwater lakes, ponds, rivers, marshes, swamps, and estuaries. Coastal waters with varying salinity. Aquaculture system. Let's look at the aquaculture system. Fish. Let's look at specimen N. Let's look at specimen N. Tilapia, a tilapia fish. Habitat, freshwater lakes, ponds and rivers, marshes, swamps, and estuaries, coastal waters with varying salinity. Aquaculture systems like the fish ponds, tanks, cages. Class of specimen N. Species. Reason. Body is covered with scales. Presence of paired fins. Presence of lateral lines. Presence of upper column or gill cover. Observable features that enable specimen N adapt to its habitat. 1. Gills. Extract oxygen from the water for respiration. 2. Fins. Provide stability, maneuverability, and propulsion. Number 3. Lateral line system. Dictate vibrations and changes in water movement. Number 4. Scale. Provide protection and assist in buoyancy control. Number 5. Swim bladder. Regulate buoyancy and depth in water. Number 6. Mouth and teeth. Adopted for specific feeding habits. Characteristics of specimen N, tilapia, that makes it culturable. The ability to breed in captivity, tolerates poor water quality but not low dissolved oxygen, accepts artificial feed, matures early, fast maturity, acceptable to consumers, highly prolific, breeds easily or breeds rapidly, utilizes natural food well, high conversion of feed, has high resistance to disease. Food chain of tilapia. Okay, now let's look at the economic importance of specimen N. Fast growing and adoptable tilapia is extensively farmed worldwide, providing sustainable protein and generating revenue. Tilapia efficiently converts feed into edible flesh, addressing global food security and meeting protein demands. Tilapia farming creates jobs opportunities, particularly in rural areas, supporting skilled workers in breeding, feeding, and processing. With high export value, tilapia contributes to international trade, supplying fresh and processed products. Tilapia farming helps alleviate poverty, providing income and food security for small-scale farming in developing countries. Sustainable tilapia farming reduces pressure on wild fish stocks and promotes environmental sustainability. So this is a diagram of tilapia fish. So another diagram of a tilapia fish. Thank you so much for um, watching. Please do well to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you and God bless.